Hello, hello. Wait, where's the game? Should be showing. Here it is. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this stream, welcome to my stream. And I'm back playing Finish Right. It's a Tony Trilogy. So last time with the game, we were making good progress. Trying to pass Adrian and trying to prove that she is the actual murderer. And we have good progress about it. And I think we're really close to finding out that she is the actual killer. It's just that she still can make excuses and make lies. But I'm sure we can find the real murderer in the trial. So let's continue. Episode 4, Farewell My Turnabout. From the moment I saw the... Wait, do I have the sound on? I have the sound on. Okay. Sorry about it. Situation. Can confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. Three things: a motive, an opportunity to commit the crime, and finally decisive evidence. And if you think these three things through, the answer becomes quite clear. May I continue now? Okay. Okay, I just remembered we already pressed this question. So what we have to do is find the contradiction. So this. We don't get any new clues, so my brother was on Alpha 1 during his fight with Matt. Did I press this one? Let's try. But what you really did was stab the guy in the back, didn't you? Ooh, who's to say she really stabbed the guy in the back as you put it? Hey, push. Well, I can just jump onto the computer. On the computer table, I mean. This unit could have disclosed things someone must have done at any time. Why then would you wait until there was a large audience before doing so? This is the reason why Mr. Koida planned such an elaborate conference. Miss Andrews wanted to cause Mr. Engard as much damage as she possibly could. The witness bears ill will towards the defendant. Philosophical power hour. Stop slandering the witness, he said. Because to me it sounded a little wishy-washy, really, Mia? Wishy-washy? You should know this by now, but you'll need strong, decisive evidence to make her talk. Okay. Hmm. That button was turned off of Juan during his fight with man. It says was ripped from his costume. He is covered in Corridor's blood, found in Angat's Hakama. Yeah, it doesn't contradict this evidence. That button was turned off of Juan during his fight with man. I have a feeling that if I want to find a contradiction, it's gonna be in this testimony. This is another shot. Strangled with a staff and stabbed with a knife. Bear the victim's blood and unguard's fingerprints. Not this one. Is there any evidence that contradicts this testimony? There's some water, finance from the victim, bears and his fingerprints. Must be around here. No, there isn't anything strange anymore in this picture. Yeah, the button was turned off, yes. That button is so big, how could it slip in the Hakama's plates, huh? I don't understand. Second, the horror of the murder. We have established this is not Amgar. Oh crap. Once of Singapore. What about the other? I'm match manager after that I have to protect. There's nothing I can do to there's gonna be. There isn't an evidence that could contradict this. Let's press this first. Okay. Yeah, I think we knew this already. Why would Miss Andrews know about this case down to such a fine detail? There's anything to take her up on, it has to be here. Even the game told me that. Where and what? So let's examine what. It's not this one. There's no picture of, I don't know, picture of German Ninja, huh? Will that be important though? Since Hanako Samurai is to confess something after the post ceremonies they show. Not this one. Definitely not this one. Natsuko, Kosukland, map of the Great Water Hotel. No, I don't think it's the map. Yes, and this fingerprints. Going through the scene. Can't do this one, right? Should I just plus an evidence randomly? Should I not? This is the only evidence we have regarding the fight between the two. We can see that everything's scattered on the floor, yes. Was stripped from his costumes, covering Coriolis' blood. Yeah, he was stabbed on his chest, yes. Which one is it? June is fine with Matt. Can be this one. We don't even see the Charming Ninja. Is there something here? I don't see anything strange though. What's strange, huh? The juice? Can't do the juice. Don't tell me that that thing was just tomato juice. Clearly says Coriolis' blood. One Coriolis for the cave or the scene. I'm feeling it's this one, but I can't tell what is strange. Not this too. So either this, or this. Okay, there's three more evidence I could. If all three fails, it's gonna be this one then. Let's do this one by... Nope, not this one. If you can say what you want, it makes you cannot convince the judge. Not the knife. Think before making accusations. You gotta think feelings, you gotta think. Oh, what's that mean? Not all the three. It's gonna be this one. This one. Hang on, let me load. Let me load the data. Button was on off of one during his fight with Matt. Why is this one the evidence that contradicts it? This is the victim's autopsy report. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf. Strangulation? The last step to the victim was done after the victim had already died. Oh. And what does that mean? Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off of the costume when? After the knife was stabbed into the victim. Exactly. Which means it is impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle, because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. Oh yeah, that's right. You're smart, Phoenix. That's right, Miss Andrews. There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle, yeah. Now you're smiling, Phoenix. Now you're smiling. This button was consciously pulled off of the victim's already dead body. Ooh. What is the meaning of this, right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change? Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button turned off? Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve? What purpose? We now know this button was not torn off during the fight. So the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it? So what does this mean? In the common and God, of course. There's only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. Engard. There's no way anyone would put a blooded button in their own pants. That's right, Mr. Engard was set up. By the real killer, of course. Oh, we're doing nicely. We're progressing nicely. Good job, Phoenix. And the real murderer is... Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is the real killer then? Finally. Can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Me neither. Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. The person who planned to kill Mr. Engard is... Miss Adrian Andrews, yeah. And finally we can pin this on Andrews. I choose you! You are Mr. Corrida's killer! Order! 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 Mr. Wright, this is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge? Any evidence? All of the evidence points to Miss Andrews. How preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me. You just did. Can I? Would you care to test me? Then what about this knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. M. God, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. Then, what about the button that was found in Matsakama? This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so here were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. M. God was the real killer, there's no way he would have put such incriminating evidence on his own Hakama. How established this sound now? The only person who could have put this button onto Mr. M. God's Hakama is the person who went to wake him from his nap. It is you, yet again, Ms. Andrews. I see. What about the empty guitar case? That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was just such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Andrews. No, But Miss Andrews' fingerprints was no. But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time. As well, there's a point. That's the only hold on. That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she touched the case, they would have asked her why. So, to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposefully left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic case discoverer of a dead body. And to top it all off, there's this photo. A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on earth can believe this nickel samurai is Mr. M. God. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Please stop. Well, how about it, Miss Andrews? I've got it this time. She hasn't laughed in a maniacal way, Phoenix. If she's the killer, I would expect her to be broken down and laughing and being crazy right this moment. Right this moment. She's crying. She hasn't gone into crazy mode. Uh, I, I refuse to testify. What was that? There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. Well, yes. The judge confirms this. You are absolutely correct, Miss Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. Ah, there's something like that in this game, huh? They didn't say anything about it in the previous game. By allowing a witness to not testimony if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. What? Why are you surprised, Venus? You're a freaking lawyer. Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. Pleading the fifth, is that what it's called? Let me Google it and see if it's a real thing. I think it's a real thing. Her silence or refusal to answer questions cannot be used against her in a criminal case. Oh, that's right. It's a real thing. When an individual takes the fifth, her silence or refusal to answer questions cannot be used against her in a criminal case. Ah, so that's what it means about pleading the fifth. So she can refuse to answer, and we cannot use her refusal to answer against her in a criminal case. How convenient of her. Yeah. She's smart. Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. God's room, Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Yeah, there was this scene. Alright. That's it. That's when Francisca planted this idea into her head. She must have told Miss Andrews to not testify if things look bad. You did a good job clearing everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one thing you haven't done. Something I haven't done? What's wrong, Wright? Are you finished already? Ran out of evidence? You seem like you enjoy roasting me, huh? What's wrong, Wright? I like how the game always do the right joke. What is so humorous, Mr. Ashworth? I'm sure they realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless. What? Everything you have proven is circumstantial. Circumstantial. Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definite proof. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Mr. Corridor. He's right though. Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Corridor? I believe this may lead me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. But Miss Andrews, If you do that, it would be the same as admitting you've killed, don't you think? Maybe so, or maybe not. There's nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. No, she's taking that defiant attitude again. Well, Mia, what should we do? Somehow, we've landed in the worst possible situation, huh? We've done our best, but we still landed in the worst possible situation, huh? Let's finish our games for you. I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify, and the defense theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid definitive proof. But that's not true. In this situation, there is only one thing this court can do, and that is to declare a recess. Recess? Ditunda. I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter, and at tomorrow's trial, tomorrow, uh, we don't have a tomorrow. If you don't get a not guilty verdict today, then yeah. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial. Please continue the trial. What are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? My client isn't the person I'm worrying about. That's not it. That isn't about that. Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is... It is not impossible for this trial to continue. What are you doing, Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, what are you... It's true, Miss Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of the conversation was something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. Yes, that is very true, but actually, there is one little thing that I'm curious about. Miss Andrews, when you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Yes, and I can't help but to think how unnatural that is. Usually, when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice. So my actions were unusual, but I've already... Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect. Testify? Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please. The trial still continues. That glass of juice, I did not really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. So you poured that glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? Ah, come on, check them out there, check them out. There's a freaking Disgaea bundle. Hang on, I want to go grab a drink because I'm thirsty. I'm gonna grab a drink for 30 seconds. You're gonna see the ad. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Dalam, kenapa? I didn't think I did. I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial. Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. I know. What the heck is going on with that brain of yours? Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Basically, hold it. Of course not. Phoenix, did you even listen to that testimony? Be quiet and listen. Hold it. Objection. Edward, go find yourself some evidence. There must be something useful in her testimony somewhere. Head tilted forward, eyes closed. He really looked like he was sleeping. Oh yeah, that's possible. He didn't think it was that at all. I thought he had just fainted or something. He had got into a fight with someone. Glass of tomato juice. Is that why the kitchen was full of tomato juice? I shook him over and over, but I never got a response. There was a knife sticking on his chest. Oh, did that not catch your attention? I set the glass down in the dresser and tried to take his pulse. Not the flower pass over, so that's enough. Yes. This is what it all comes down to. This is the absolute end for both sides, and Adrian is letting her guard down. Phoenix knows our best chance yet to kill the prosecution's case. You were sitting somewhere. This is the important part of the testimony. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. There's something contradicting. It's this part of the testimony. On the top of the lake, bear carry bears fingerprints. Filled with tomato juice, bears and rich fingerprints. Blood from his car, some covered with his blood. I thought that he was dead, even crossed my mind. Okay, so I think this is the only part that we can debunk. But with what? The great water is angry. Where the victim's blood and engulfed fingerprints. Where's the victim's blood and engulfed fingerprints? Good fingerprints. One corridor in the day. One time with the guitar case. Very corridors from the prince. Nada giusta. Only on top of the lid, very corridors from the prince. The song bears and used from the prince. I have no idea. When I realized he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. Is there something in this photo? Oh, there's a knife. The knife is sticking to the chest. I'm sure that's kind of obvious. That makes it obvious that he's dead. It's kind of weird. She didn't say anything about it. Let's try this. This one is really, it's really the evidence. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him? No, not at all. Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body. Ah. What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Corrida's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that there was a dead man. Well, you see, I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Yeah. That's it. That's right. It's a Phoenix site. That's how you do it. Your point is, Miss Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly, that you are the real killer. She hasn't laughed like a crazy person. Will this trial continue? It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt Angard, is not guilty after all. But that's impossible. You're wrong. You still wanna lie out of this, Andrews? Yeah. Miss Andrews, try to have some composure. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt. I swear it. He's the one who killed Guan. But you were the one who refused to testify. Yep. She still hasn't laughed like Joker. There's no Joker laugh yet, so the trial is not yet ended. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself. But that's because of what? Miss Andrews, I'll give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that might incriminate you? I refuse to testify. Still refuses? Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matt Angard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated. Is it over? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually, the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Yeah, this is the first time someone hasn't laughed like a maniac. Something strange. Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt Angard. Objection! Oh, Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time. What? The reason is quite simple. The witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. The absolute real truth? What are you... Witness, don't you understand yet? Huh? Santa Claus. I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt and God will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party. That's a lie. I don't believe you. What? I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over. and Matt would never be declared guilty. And this spot Matt would never be declared guilty. What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it? I can't speak about it. I'm too scared. It's Francisca von Karma. Huh? Don't you remember Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself. And then, right now, Miss Andrews is... Yesterday, she was thus a lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt and God will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now, and is clinging on to them. But then, what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. What should we do to make her open her mouth? But Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get out not guilty. That is my only priority. It wasn't me. I'm begging you, please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. No, please, someone help me. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. The court can continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right, I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Better say this before I make something wrong. Who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there, right? Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Come now, tanyanya lo. Come. What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Am I the kind of man who just wants to selfishly do what I want to do, or am I the kind of man who seeks the truth? I'm gonna seek the truth. Force Andrews to testify. Well, Phoenix didn't know this, and so this is meta knowledge, but Maya already escaped from the whatever cellar she was in. So she's not in actual danger. She escaped last night. Force Andrews to testify. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you're really hiding. Oh, Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure. Mr. Angad would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end? Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me. That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense theory is the truth. You're wrong. Why is he still smiling in HD? What a shame. What do you win, Edgeworth? I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However, what is it, Miss Edgeworth? Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulder to disclose this to the court. Huh? Stop. Miss Edgeworth. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. What? And because of this illness, she tried to commit suicide in the past. Stop. Please stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop. I beg you. If people find out, if you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Ashworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, I will pull the truth for your still breathing lips. No matter what I have to do. So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. He's so cold-hearted. Fine. I'll talk, but please help me. Nothing matters anymore. Why cry? Hang on, I want to get something to drink.
Minta rotinya ya, Kak. Roti itu ketahuan yang beli. Kalau yang beli ibu, sisari roti dan yang besar. Kalau kakak, ya kita punya roti, kita punya juga yang nggak ada ini apa, banyak. Ada yang itu nggak tahu dari roti.
Ada selai juga. Paling 13 kalau salah, 13-12 selai. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. But I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. Then I stabbed Juan's dead body with a knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume. Inconvenience? To stab the body with a knife? Why would you do that? Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man. Cowardly? What do you mean by all this? It might take this code a little while to understand, but this is the truth. The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. Oh. Now we see something else of her. She really hates Matt, huh? He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Wait, are you sure you're talking about Matt and not Juan? Last time. So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Corrida, in the chest with a knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt and God for the murder. And this is her crime. What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? Guess what the bullet's like. That's alright. Please get over your shock and commence the girl's examination. A crime. So this part is really honest of you, huh? But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is part of the Pajama Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. When she found the body, the knife wasn't there. That's why. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. What is this plan you had? I knew right away the murderer was Matt. Right away. I knew because Juan, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. But Matt didn't do it. I mean, we asked him and there was no psyche lock. What the hell is going on with this case? We were using spirit power. We knew that Matt didn't lie when he said he wasn't the murderer. But she believes strongly that Matt is the murderer. Don't tell me there's really someone else. That's when I thought I should force some evidence and pin this crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. No one in the hallway. That was so you could get the knife, correct? The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. She's so cute. In this picture, she's so damn cute. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with a knife and ripped off the button. So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife. It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Engar's hakama. Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. What is this inconvenience? Tell me. An inconvenience? There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway. Ah. I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lana. There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. That's Miss Albrecht for you. I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once, so I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume. Wait. The question is, did you know beforehand that there was nickel samurai costume inside the guitar case? Or were you just looking for it? Huh? You were the one who prepared the costume, weren't you? Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony, so this part is true. You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? Yes. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there. And what is this secret? That I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the nickel samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume. I think we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Mr. Engar's room and planted the button. Into Matsakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. So that cousin was already disposed of. Huh? Oh my word, what does all this mean? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt and God. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. Francesca. Francesca, huh? She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I, I had no choice but to believe in her words. Semuanya diam. Tik, 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 tik. What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. Then who is? But wait, Your Honor. The defense still... Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. That is true. The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. We couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright. But, Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for today. What the hell? Court is adjourned? What the hell? Today's trial. It's over. What the hell? And I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I ask you something? Edgeworth? What is it? Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it? What exactly is it? Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. She shall. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found this in the room on that day. Ah, the room? Which room? That day? Which day? Yes. I found this cut when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there, right next to him. You found that cut next to the victim's body? I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this cut has any relevance to Juan's murder, right? We don't know. Is it Juan's? Is this cut Juan's? Yeah, I guess not. but it's still a strange card if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Hold it. Witness that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Edgeworth, what happened to you? Edgeworth? Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This... I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I didn't mean to. What is this all about? I forgot Mia is still here. I've never seen Edward so emotional before. That card. What in the world is it? And what does it mean? To be continued. What the hell is happening? What will happen tomorrow? We are in our office. As soon as I can find 24 p.m. Right in Polo offices. Where's Maya? The lepers can't take it anymore. Look, it will die. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won, because Mr. God hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Yeah, but see. Chill out. You don't have time to stand around crying. You have to get going. Where to? You're right. Mr. Maya is in so much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So, hey, Gumshoe! Mr. Scruffy Detective. It's so funny that Pearl called him Mr. Scruffy Detective. Mr. Scruffy Detective. And I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. What is it you want to talk about? You've been fired. Oh yeah. Is he still a detective? Are you still a detective, Gumshoe? What am I supposed to do now, pal? You're gonna have another payday. Say what? Oh yeah. What the hell we found? Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? It's a noodle. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat shit unhealthy foods? That was the first time I ever seen Mr. Ashworth act like that. Yeah, if that were the truth, then we still don't know who the real killer is. One, we don't know who the killer is. Two, there's no hard evidence that could pin this blame onto Miss Andrews. Edgeworth was right, and all the evidences are situational, circumstantial. There's no hard evidence to pin this to Andrews or to anyone other than Matt. But that's might be the killing. There has to be someone else. Something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. Need to free Mr. and God. Yeah, somehow she hate and God, not Juan. I just said that testimony was oh yeah, she was shot this morning. And they went to the trial by a pistol. She's going to be fine, right, don't you? Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, yes. Oh, she was shot in the shoulder. She's still hanging. She's still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital, huh? You're thinking about it, Phoenix? I'm gonna ship you too. Let's go let her with us, Mr. Nick. A Hottie clinic? Are you freaking serious? We're going to the Hottie clinic. Whatever the plan here. If we're going to looking legal goods, then what? Please stop competing with an 8-year-old, it's disturbing. Shit, remove. We'll go to the clinic last. We're gonna go to the detention center first. We're gonna have to talk to Matt or to Andrews. With the carton. Oh. We're gonna do my swimming questioning. Criminal affairs. There's someone. Will we see Edgeworth here? Victims list. It's about other people. Huh? What are you talking about? What case are they handling? It was on a different case. Can we do something here on the hotel lobby? Water hotel lobby. You shall not pass. She's really furious. Wait, did she fell? She stood up again. No air gets in, no air gets out. Then what the hell are you wearing it? I got the murders. What actually happened? She's not talking. Yep, she's not talking. Let's move somewhere. Wait, we gonna go to the hotel lobby? Because she's blocking the way, huh? Hotel clinic it is. What's on a second? Hotel clinic reception. What the hell is happening with this case? Never thought I'd ever come to this place. I never thought a hotel clinic would become a vital place to this case. This guy again. How long have you seen him? Why are you still here? You're not. Shut up. Why are you still here? Went the hobby, huh? Edgewood. This morning. Personally, I thought she whip you. If you do something weird, or even if you look at her the weird way, she'll whip you. It went well. Snuck up on her. And then I could get this. That's not helping this. Oh wait. Francisca, go back to your room. Let's give this guy. Did he just call you Frisky Friska, huh? What are and what are they still doing in their hands? Who's it feeling swine? Right, you brought a bouquet to this place, huh? You're shooting. And my right shoulder. Happens all the time. The bullet's so large in your shoulder, huh? Irresponsible deal you made. I don't know what you mean, shut up. Don't give me that crap. You told Miss English to not testify in court today. Lucky? Yeah, I was lucky you were not the prosecutor, huh? If I am not guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. She's just a good person, that's it. Ow! Edgeworth, we can talk to him. I know you knew about his English condition. Garden of Judgment. What about the card, huh? You're really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Stupidly yet inadvertently done. This is right. This is top secret information. Finally we're getting into something serious about the case. Something top secret. Special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. He's a killer, an assassin, the best at that. The best assassin. An assassin. We're dealing with an assassin. It's Shelly the Killer. We're getting very serious part of the case. A long-standing line of assassins. Generations. They've been doing this for generations. The name first appeared about 100 years ago. Third heir to the titular name. You discuss the Shalanda. To difficult with the body of these victims. Duty. He who killed the victim. Ensures against any charges being pushed onto his crimes. Within the target. Honorable assassin with a moral conscience. You think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. Shelley the killer, huh? I know there's something at the trial today. Yeah, we can tell him. I had no idea. Let's solve this by tomorrow. We don't have even a single lead to go on. You need to know something. One corridor was killed by Shelley the killer. The client who ordered the job is mad and got the own client. Huh? You will need this. What is that? Hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. Hotel not to action. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now you'll excuse me. No way. He doesn't have psyche lock. He doesn't have psyche lock, yeah, that's true. That means he is not hiding anything from us. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. Oh, this is yesterday. Like how Nick does with everything in court. Okay, I can move, but I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Because I want to take a bath. So I'm gonna save this game here and raid somebody. Is someone online right now? It's online right now. Scary.
I need to recover.
Yeah, let's raid him. Minecraft Dungeons. Sounds like a cute game. Hang on, let me just enter the menu for some place.
I don't want to get in this situation. Ah,
Right. Huh? Here it is, playing Minecraft Dungeon. So we're gonna raid him. So viewers ready to raid, thank you guys. Right now